Hello everybody, welcome back to Tyranny. We are back in Levian's Crossing because I wanted to check out if it's possible to do something about this helm. Do I have to go to the village elder or chief or whatever to hand it in? I hope that's still a possibility because I did see a comment that that's gonna have consequences. That's all I know. It's probably gonna be bad. Like, in the ending, maybe Levian's Crossing is gonna get torn apart by Banes or something, I'm guessing. And looking at the new shops I've unlocked, maybe the Bane helm isn't worth keeping around, if I can help it. Let's check it out if we can. Give it back. Come on, Eldian. Take it back. Actually, I do probably have to unequip it first. Come on. Yes! Yes! I've decided to leave the Magebane helm with you. Thank you, Fatebinder. Your generosity ensures the people of the crossing can work and rest in safety. Whew. It was possible. But now I need to get a new helm. Oh yeah, I probably should have done that before. Let's see what we have in our magical chest. I should probably go sell some stuff. Do I want to equip one of these? A heavy armor? I mean, the other option is this old sage's hood. Let's see which is better. This has less recovery, but more armor. How does it look? That looks kind of badass, I gotta say. Yes. I'll take it. Why not? Alright, let's head over to Halfgate. That week-long detour we just took to Levian's Crossing gave us time to get some missives. We actually got a status report missive from Tunon as well, but let's go with my office first. Let's see what she has to say about spires. No, that is a lot of text. I would like to ask about the Archons, why not? Sure, but this is more interesting, I think. Fatebinder, you are to report to the bastard city at once. Be prompt lest they mistake your tardiness for reluctance. Okay, we should probably do that. I will appear in court. We should probably go do that ASAP before Tunon gets miffed with us. So, 5 days. I hope they don't get pissed. That is a long trek. Hopefully we have plenty of time to answer our summons. Is this about the trial of Archons? Am I gonna present my evidence against the Scarlet Crusade and the disfavored right now? Oh, hello. I'm right here. Excellent! We await your return. Thank you, Tunon, for that little thing. Now, we got some new info about... An Archon's power is something of a self-fulfilling prophecy. The widespread perception of an Archon's power is the very thing that strengthens an Archon's power. So, for example, because I'm gonna get known as the Archon of Spires, my connection with the Spires might make me stronger, basically. So it's a lot of belief. I can't even do replies? Aww. Well, Tunon, I have returned. And I picked up a new staff over at Levian's Crossing as well, from Bronze, which is this staff Kart is using. It's just a new look on a staff of Frost. Looks the same as Leorgia's Calling, or Eorgia's. Not Leorgia's, that's from, is that from World of Warcraft? Yeah, it is. Your return is summoned, despite the weight of responsibility on your shoulders. The court appreciates your devotion to our good work. It should come as no surprise that your activities are closely monitored. As an extension of Kyros' law in the frontier, your progress is a topic of some interest. I sent you on a mission to bring order to the chaos of the Civil War. Not enough time has passed for me to expect any significant progress, but I'm curious about your findings all the same. I want to make sure your time outside of the court's shadow is being used effectively. I understand that you've made a name for yourselves in the rank of the disfavored. Good. With the confidence of his soldiers, you should have no trouble rooting out corruption or chaos in Graven Ash's elite legion. I am happy to be an asset to Kyros' forces, and to pull chaos out by the root. That is all this court has ever demanded of you. You do well to recall your duties with such exacting precision. You have spent some time on your own recognizance. The efforts of our military and the challenges they face should be no mystery to you. Tell me, are you any closer to determining which of the Archons is at fault for the troubles of this campaign? I mean, they're both pretty guilty. But the voices seem to be ordering more of it, while Graven Ash seems to have less control of his superior officers, not his superior officers, but his senior command. And they are doing some shady stuff, it seems. I haven't really come across, like, Graven Ash order us to do this thing, right? Not that I can recall, but a lot of evidence suggests that the voices of Nerat is directly behind things. So let's go with that. Interesting. On what grounds do you make this claim? The voices of Nerat gave disfavored battle plans to the stalwart defenders. The adjudicator weighs your statement with interest. The space between the eyes of his mask narrows, though the change is too gradual for you to follow. Material evidence is hallowed to the court. I respect your diligence in collecting it, Fatebinder. You bring hope to my ambitions of bringing order to this divisive campaign. Be sure that you remember this, and any other evidence you identify, when you are called upon to present your findings in a more formal manner. I look forward to receiving your full report. I will summon you again at the appropriate time. If there's nothing further, you are dismissed. Alright, do you have anything new I can ask about? No. Alright. I gave him a little sneak peek of my investigation so far, and I think that was the best option right now. We do have the correspondence we found about him giving battle plans to the Bronze Brotherhood. And that is our most sticking evidence so far. But I think the full trial is going to have dirt on both of the factions later on. But my ultimate hope is that I can get both Tunon, Graven Ash, and hopefully Bled and Mark to join my eventual insurrection against Kyros. Which might actually, depending on the structure of this game, might actually be something that's saved for an expansion or a sequel even. Well, lo and pissing behold. Look who's here, the great Fatebinder of Tunon. Come and greet His Excellency. Would you have us bow and worship like dogs at your feet? Or do we settle this with a bit of fun, she says, as she runs her finger over a ragged blade. I have only just arrived and already you test my patience. Well shit, I've gone and upset the mule in Cankerwit. What the hell is a Cankerwit? I mean, I'm gonna start using it as an insult, but sure. No, don't hurt me, Fatebinder, I'm trembling. Can you believe this one? Strutting about like this town isn't already ours. There's only the question of what to do with you. A slice down your face, mayhaps? Or a dagger betwixt your shoulders as you walk away? I'm partial to either. Do I want to get more Scarlet Chorus Wrath? I think we're maxed out, actually. So it might actually not be a, our best bet. You would attack the Fatebinder who would reduce the Vellum Citadel to ashes. How very brave. The soldier pales and grips for the hilt of her blade, but hesitates to draw it. A joke's a joke, eh? We were just having a bit of row. No need to be so eager to die. Right? No need to get all worked up over it. After a moment of uncertainty, she breaks into full-on retreat while shouting into the air. Quickly, Misery! Quickly, Misery? Is Misery a person? The Fatebinder is coming through. We scared them off. That we did. Who are you? Watch your step, Fatebinder. The Stone Sea is a rather steep drop from Halfgate's edge. Wouldn't want you to slip off now. What can a poor trader do for you? Do the townsfolk sympathize with the Scarlet Chorus? Well, we don't like them, but we don't hate them either. They've got a plan to stop the Earth's tremblings, so they say. Kill Cairn! Cairn is here. I called it. Kill the Quakes. Do you have anything cool in stock? Afraid not. This place sure has been wrecked. And by a Fatebinder like you, no less. No offense to you, of course, your good justice. But if I ever get my sights on who did this, I'll give him a right piece of my mind. The city's lost everything to the edict. Her homes, her people, even her name. I can't imagine what it's like to watch her quake and burn. Now that the city's death slide has settled, we only have to deal with the occasional rumbling. The tremors that come and go like sweeping summer storms. Most blame the disfavored. The Earthshakers are no help at all. The Scarlet Chorus at least want to solve the problem. Alright. So the troubles they have here is that someone enacted the Edict of Stone to kill Cairn. And I think Cairn is still alive, that's why the Edict is still sort of active? And it seems like the Scarlet Chorus have gone hostile. Despite me scaring off that, that whippersnapper who wanted a piece of me. So we're gonna have to clear this town out. Get to it! I'm also using the Sunlands we found for Zarek right now, because I wanted to try it out. It should use the one-handed skill as well, just like the old sword I had. But it has this nice burn ability that I'm pretty sure Zarek just started to use, and it has a longer range. Did you use it? Oh, you have an open slot here. I also gave Barrick this taunting... is that like... What school is that? Emotions? Yeah. As well as a crag weapon that gives more crush damage. Pretty cool. And it also can prone our enemies. Just head on in.
This will be fun.
And now we might want to try to use this item. Where is it? It should be in artifact abilities. Sun's Rage. So it is a area of effects. Try to taunt everyone. Get everyone into the range. And then use it. Oh, that was a nice one. People got frightened and everything. Now, while they are frightened and mage-fired, use your heal. And then Ebb, follow up with some AoE of your own. In the form of... Oh, you already used Mother's Breath? How about you use... that. Kart, use your AoEs.
Will do.
Getting closer so you can use this as well. Even closer. Right there. That should get these 4. Or 3, because one wanted to die. And then follow up with this. My favorite combo. How dare you move? Focus on this guy. I don't like his choking clouds.
This is useless. I should try something else.
Kelsey Shadow seems to be doing pretty well with her two-hander. And I do like how it looks like a one-hander in her hands because he's so damn big. But look, it almost looks like she's hitting every single strike. So that's pretty damn awesome.
This is useless.
Yeah, she's doing alright. I like her. Ooh. A damaged bronze greatsword. What's this? This Beastman is shackled and cannot move. That's it? I can only examine her?
Let's have it then.
I can't do anything about it? Maybe I need to find the key for her shackles. One would think that a powerful mage such as myself should be able to, like, freeze her chains and strike them off. Something like that. Use magic to free her bonds. Ooh. Heavy leather boots. We got a 3-pack up there. Can I help you, settler? No. You're just cowering in fear. Let's take care of you guys.
Try not to stand out, shall we?
Beric, start off with a taunt.
Send them at me in waves.
And then try to, who's gonna get... I'm thinking you are gonna get petrified.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Mage fired? Oh, that hurts. That's gotta hurt. Easy peasy. Oh, he died standing up. Poor son of a bee. Ooh. Horde boots. I think we have a few of those. We're seeing a lot more purples as we are going into more of higher level stuff. What's over here? Settler's Residence. Check it out. Anything of value over here? I wonder why the Archon of Stone attacked us. I mean, it can't be for your good loot.
I am out of practice.
Because it's kind of bad.
try.
I mean, old water could help. Anything hidden over here?
Slow and steady.
No. Nothing really cool in there. But let's go kill us some more Scarlet Chorus. There's also another residence to loot. Y'all got anything good? Ooh, you got a named character. I'll take your scrolls. Ooh. Sigil of Bounding Bolts 1.
Do you have eyes on this?
I do. There's a lot of good stuff. Who are you? Fatebinder of Tunon. Mercy, please, mercy. Kill me. End my torment, I'm begging you. On your feet, soldier. I'm with the disfavored. Thank you, Fatebinder, thank you. I owe you my life, and more probably. Wait, that's it? Shouldn't you tell me why? I probably should have tried to get more info out of him. But... things happen. How many more Scarlet Chorus do we have? Just the one. But he's got company. There's Misery. Maybe I should... Can I buff up before? I think I can. Should you... probably put this spell on your tab? Buff yourself up? Do I have any more buff spells? Light of the Grave, I can't use that in combat it seems. How about an Umbral Glow?
I will aid you.
Just in case. Get in there. Must be my lucky day. The Crimson Spear cocks her head hidden face from to the side, studying you warily. I get to bathe my Arabella in a Fatebinder's blood. She stomps into a hip-squared crouch and pivots her long spear over her head. As her hand movement speed, the bronze spear begins to whump and snap at the air. That looks kind of a fancy weapon, I want it. She surveys the ruin you've wrought on her town, the wake of bodies and blood you've churned at her feet, and her stand stiffens. Her grip tightens on her spear until her arms are wholly shaking. I haven't clawed my fingers to the bone. I haven't slaughtered those who plague my dreams just to be washed away by a Kyros down Fatebinder. I'll make you regret it, you hear me? I'll make you regret ever coming here. I mean, you didn't leave me much choice, you were hostile when I came in. She slaps her spear against the ground, loud as a whip crack, and her arms shudder from the force as the haft ricochets back into the air. She laughs, clamorous and throaty and pleased, eager to test her prowess against you. Any last words? How about a truce? I mean, I'll take the XP. Coming from his swiver with my soldier's blood still smeared on his chin. Try again, you two-faced motherless pox prick. With that, she cracks her neck audibly, raises her spear, and charges for you. I mean, you do your best, you milk drinker. Try to get them all in a taunt, and then follow up with another taunt on this guy, using your new spell.
This is useless. I should try something else.
Make sure they're all on who I want them to be on. And then Kart, do your thing. Oh, we found some hidden items mid-combat. That's nice, I guess. Eb, get in here and do Tyrannus' Embrace. Massive damage incoming. And everyone's dead, pretty much, except you. But we can sort that out in a jiffy. As you slay the last of Scarlet Chorus gangsters that terrorized Halfgate, the town's residents once more emerge from their homes. Vendor stalls are reopened for business, children play in the rubble-filled roads, and a crowd gathers in the village square as daily life in the ruins of a shore resumes. Yay! We liberated the village.
This is what Kyros' edict looks like.
What? Did we not get the,
Remind me not to look down.
the epic weapon?
Humans slaughter old kith and die so easily. Cannot share territory without hunting other packs extinct.
They even named the weapon! I totally wanted that.
Position to comment.
Rude!
Oh, come on. When's the last time a beast cast an edict? Think we can all agree humanity is far worse.
Agreed. Alright, let's start meeting the local folk. Hey, Gren.
Won't happen.
You're that Fatebinder that everyone's been talking about. Is there anything I can do for you? What do you do here? A little of everything, really. A handyman. Nah. Farewell. What about you, Isadora? Tough times. Sure. Now, can I free you? What are you doing with this poor beast woman? Let's talk to Grayson first, though. He's in a peculiar spot right in front of the entrance, so he probably has some things to say. Fatebinder, Slayer of Choirmen, Keeper of the Peace. So many different faces come through this town, but how could I miss the one who single-handedly slayed those gangsters? Seems every other day we got new scavengers, artifact hunters, or just completely odd folk coming through these parts. Almost unsettling if you ask me. His eyes lingers on kills and shadows for a moment, and he sniffs, his face taking a sour look. If it isn't one type, it's another. What is other type? Stronger than pathetic human type? Ever notice it's the little masked men that bicker most about harpoon size? I often assume that boys most quick to put down beasts, are, more often than not, furtively obsessed with the primal and the hirsute. Is there anything I can do to help you? What? Nah, let's just push through these. Might be something cool, but I am not too bothered. Let's talk about something else. Goodbye. Now. Oh, we got an addendum. Cool. Sure. And I guess that's for the spire in the area. What are you doing? Marissa, what are you doing here? No mercy for murderers. Death to the beasts. Put him to the rope. Hang him by his hairy throat. We'll have our justice. What's going on here? A group of our boys, with some help from the chorus, caught the beast just outside the town. They found him like that, fur all matted with blood and gore from hunting down humans. Just look at his snout, still stained with his wretched dinner. I wish he'd choked on it. Never thought I'd be happy to have had the chorus around, but for once they did us right. Now all that's left to do is see the brute killed. Of course, with the Scarlet Chorus gone, we'll have to do it all ourselves. Are you sure he's killed a human? Someone witnessed it or otherwise found proof? You soft on a Beastman or something, Fatebinder? That's why you got one following your heels? You'd rather side with them than us humans, is it? That killer was found with blood all over his face and paws. Right at our gates. Who else you think he ate if it wasn't one of us? I mean, other Beastmen? Or Scarlet Chorus? That monster killed and ate a human, and you call yourself a steward of justice. Well, go on then. Deliver that beast a well-deserved death. For justice to be properly served, he deserves either Fatebinder's arbitration or fair trial. That's so, Fatebinder. Why don't you go ask some of the others around then? See how many of us are interested in your thoughts on justice. It only served to walk free and you know it. By my authority as Fatebinder of Tunon, I will act as adjudicator in this situation. Attempt to disrupt my duty to the court, and you will suffer the consequences. What will you do, Fatebinder? Do you mean to find him innocent? With a lack of physical evidence, I will hear the people's testimony and judge the Beastman in accordance with Kyros' customs. Alright. Let's check it out. If we can do anything about this. Speak with them. As you approach, you take a good look at the area where the townspeople have chained the Beastman, brutally and on display like some kind of public attraction. He watches his tormentors, visibly exhausted and weary, battered and bloodied and stinking of urine and old meat. This is how I would see the miserable creatures, humbled and instructed in their place. To offer them anything more invites anarchy. Damn it, Barrack, that's a bit racist. Ironclad whines too often about beastwomen. Hush, pray. Now's not the time to provoke kills in shadows. She has a point, shouted Barrack. I gotta agree. Good. And please, Alpha to Kills in Shadows has chosen side of Beastwoman. Will not stop hunt when time has come. The Beastman snaps and snarls at you, drooling tiredly as he strains against his bonds. His eyes are wide with fear, but his limbs droop tiredly and his whole body trembles. Back away or lose both life and limb. Left claw still has killing teeth. Can still maim human. Hush and lie still. Do not snap snarl at Alpha if Beastman wants to be freed. Kills in shadows, he yelps. Left claw hoped Pack Alpha would come. Please, help Beastman. Has Beastman forgotten how to listen, when to obey? Said be quiet. Stop useless whimpering. Kills in Shadows is no longer Alpha Pack. Beastwoman follows Fatebinder now. Calm down and tell what's happened. Humans claim Beastman killed settlers, but Beastman only hunted brown boar. Stone stalkers don't eat meat from humans. Tell settlers. Left Claw is good hunter. Tracked boar for tribe, but got bit by iron maw near ridge to human den. Bled and bled. thought would have ripped through leg. Then sun woke and humans came, howling threats. The settlers are convinced, but I'm willing to consider all sides in this matter. Yes, Left Claw speaks true. Perhaps human will free Beastman? What fate has human decided? Before I make my decision, I'd like to hear more evidence of the matter. Proof? Proof of Beastman's mistake? Of Beastman's shame? Of being caught like prey? Sure. He's a beast and he was caught coated in blood. What more evidence of guilt could you need? And besides, it was the Chorus that dragged him in. They saw his guilt firsthand. How many villagers have disappeared within the last span? Were any bones found in their bodies, or from their bodies? Who doesn't disappear these days? We've lost so many I can scarcely keep count. Scavengers set for the valley but never returned. Even the skilled ones like Drakud have surely been eaten. All any of you have is hearsay on either side. What do you mean to say, Fatebinder? Of course you're the authority on the matter. With Lord Tunon's power, you can see the truth of things, even hidden ones. I know. I've heard the northern stories. Alpha will support Bulwark's... Who's Bulwark? Second in command of the Beast Tribe. Sure. We'll help Beastwomen and Beastmen to survive. What will human do with Left Claw? Either free Beastmen or end Beastmen's suffering. I mean, I need to speak more with the crowd before I decree my verdict. Hopefully there's gonna be a way to get favor with Tunon as well. I don't have enough to go on right now. But that is gonna be a tale for another day. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.